Happy November, my friends. Today I will be sharing with you all the things that I have been loving during the month of October. Let's start first with the Patrick Ta eyeshadow duos. I picked them up before the Sephora sale started. I know, I really didn't want to miss out. And if you don't know, the Sephora sale is going on right now. I already uploaded my recommendations, my first whole video. But anyhow, these ones I picked them up before because again, I didn't want to miss out on them. And I have already tested them, tried them. If you follow me on TikTok, you may have seen me swatching these babies and applying them on my eyes under the sunlight. They are gorgeous, beautiful payoff, beautiful pigmentation. They are just so stunning, and you get a generous amount of product aside to the beautiful compact, the mirror too. I don't know who said that these are overpriced. You know, friends, that here on my channel, I review a ton, like a ton of luxury products. And to me, these are not overpriced. Let me just get them closer to you. If you want to see them in action under the sunlight, like I just said, please go ahead and do so. But tell me, isn't it these just stunning? This is the one in Do You Know Who I Am? And I actually have a mix of the 3 shades on my eyelids, including a matte shade from another palette. I will be mentioning it right now. This is still at the club, and a lot of people have been like obsessed with this color. I mean, these taupey tones, they are so elegant, just beautiful. I mean, like 2 eyeshadows, and then the beautiful thing, like for example, on this eyeshadow, this shade over here, it's more of like a satin shade. So you can either build up on pigmentation or just simply compact it on just aside and just deepen out your eyeshadow look. That's exactly what I did today too with this. And then this is Talk to My Team. Look at that. This has a pink tone. So what I have on my eyelids is basically a combination on all of 3 of these eyeshadows. I just want to play around with them. And perhaps this is my favorite purchase that I have done, I mean, during this month. I mean, I have a ton of other products that I have been enjoying, but honestly, these are just, oh, so gorgeous. I think they are still available at Patrick Ta's website. And if you follow me here on my YouTube channel, on my community tab or post section, I posted it when they launched, and there was, I don't know if it's still going on or not, but I have a coupon code 15% off. This video, by the way, is not sponsored by Patrick Ta. It's not in partnership. These eyeshadows, like I said, I bought them not even with a discount. I really wanted to get them fast, and since I didn't have experience like how fast Patrick Ta ships their products, that's why I went with Sephora, pay, you know, like fast shipping just to get them. But anyhow, friends, these are stunning, stunning. If you just are simply looking for like a pop of eyeshadow without just having a huge palette, these are so worth it. And right now with a Sephora sale, I know these were sold out. Perhaps, I'm pretty sure they are going to be restocking them. So you just have to check on the website. I will be leaving, as per usual, everything linked on the description box below. For the Sephora sale, you need to use the code SAVINGS to get your discount. Whether you're a Rouge member, you get 20% off, or otherwise VIVs and insiders, 15% off, insiders 10% off. So talking about the Sephora sale, today, those who are VIVs and insiders, you get to shop the sale. So that's incredible. You can also do order online, pick up in the store, or delivery. So do not forget about that. If you have already watched my whole video or my recommendations video, you know that definitely I will be doing a try-on of new makeup. So I cannot wait for you to watch that video that I will be having up next. Another thing that I have been loving to use now is this beautiful leather-like top. I got it at H&M, and they have it not only in this burgundy tone, but also in black one. Super comfortable, and it looks just like leather. Is really well made and so pretty. I get so many compliments anytime that I use it, so completely in love. And talking about that burgundy trend, because we all know burgundies are all over the place, a bag that has me total obsessed, and one that I'm thinking, well, I shouldn't be thinking too much, but I really wanted to add it on my wish list because of the way that is, I mean, like just by design is so practical and it's just so beautiful, and it is somewhat understated, is this beauty. Now, this is one that I found at Amazon. It is a look-alike to a designer bag, the one from Hermes, the Ilan bag. Obviously, it's not branded. There's nothing that, says or tells you that, oh, yes, this is Hermes. No, it's nothing of that. It's just an inspiration, super pretty, and it's made out of leather. This is actual leather. And again, it's one of the things that I had been getting so many compliments. But aside to the compliments, I just love like how simple it is, understated. I just love it, and how much I can fit in it. I fit everything that I need. Plus, like even my camera, the one that I'm recording this video with, it can go here with easy. And yeah, I just love it so much. The color is stunning. And when I'm recording this video, I'm trying to post this video the same day that I'm recording it. Hopefully it will happen, but otherwise it will be a day after. This bag is back in stock, and it came in so many colors. So I'm gonna be leaving 2 of the links on my description box, because sometimes one link works and sometimes it doesn't. And there are some people that they just blaming me like, oh, you put broken links. No, they're not broken links. It's just that unfortunately some of these pieces, they go out of stock pretty much immediately. Like after I post, they sell out right away. And I keep saying, please follow my Amazon storefront and save the link, bookmark the link, because most likely this bag has come back in stock a few times. And I know many of you have told me already that you have been able to get your hands on them, which makes me so happy. Another bag that I have been using quite a bit is this beauty by the brand RSVP. It's a brand made in Paris, and they just have limited quantities. They produce only 500 pieces, and they even stamp them which piece this is. This is 023. So if you want a burgundy tone that is just a little bit lighter, that is not so deep, this is just so beautiful. Love the practicality, love that it's top handle, love that it has a crossbody strap that is completely adjustable. So beautiful and understated. That's another thing that lately I have been looking into. Just to go around town, the town where I live is not like, it's not like the city, it's not like you're in New York. Not that saying that New York people are, like pretentious, but it's just different. It's more a low-key kind of town, and I love this kind of bag because it's just exclusive design, something completely different, super cute, and it comes in so many colors. I'm planning to get the one that is printed croc. So these are made out of leather. Beautiful, like craftsmanship is just amazing. Even the type of metal that they use is just so awesome. And you can detach the strap, the shoulder strap, if you want to, and just use it as a top handle. But yeah, this has been another go-to. Love this bag. Tiny but mighty, and in the color of the season. But yeah, looking forward to getting the one in the croc print because it looks amazing too. I have also pulled out my little mighty Chanel mini rectangular bag. This has been another bag that I have been having in rotation. Just another very practical bag. I just love it. It's so easy. I also have the top handle one. Pretty soon I'm thinking, well, pretty sure that I will be making a Chanel bag collection video. And yeah, this is one of my favorite bags. Super practical, super beautiful too. I love that it has all the features of a classic flap, because it's part of the classic flap line, but in a mini, right? That it has the Mona Lisa pocket on the back. It doesn't have the double flap. Oop, I have some money in there too, but yeah, the little pocket in here, zipper pocket, but it doesn't have the double flap, so you're able to fit a lot more items in this bag than on the small classic flap or even the medium classic flap. That's something that I wish that they will remove the interior, like the additional flap. I think it's just not cumbersome, but it's just like, okay, it's taking away for room. And just as all the other products that I will be leaving on the description box, although, as you know, Chanel, you can only buy Chanel at a Chanel boutique, but I will be leaving also those that are pre-love. I had found right now there's amazing like deep discounts, and the pre-love market, they have lowered down their pricing too. I do have a discount code with Red Deluxe, again, not a sponsor. I have a discount code with so many brands, friends. So if you, I know some of you have used them in the past because I kind of have an idea of a report, but just to let you know that discount code section will be there just in case you're eyeing something and you want to save some money. But anyhow, this has been also another bag that I have been using on rotation lately. Going back into makeup, a few lipstick products that I have been having in rotation. This beautiful shade from the Chanel Holiday Collection. Love the beautiful casing that they have done this year. So pretty. And this is in the shade Boreal. It's from the Strait formulation. This shade is just stunning. You're going to see a sneak peek of the other things that I have been having in rotation. It's a beautiful kind of in between a fuchsia lilac tone that is multi-dimensional, so good, very hydrating and beautiful shade. Now the lip combo that I have today is Charlotte Tilbury Icon Baby. So good. I love this shade. I think this is out of, I should have said, yeah, it's perhaps my favorite shade from Charlotte Tilbury, at least that it looks amazing on my skin tone. See, like it's muted, it's lighter than Pillow Talk, but it's just pretty much the color of my lips. They just make them look so good. And then over top, Tom Ford Celestial Gloss. This is a gloss part of their holiday collection. I love that it has just a tiny bit of shimmer in it, but it's non-greedy. So good and so frosty. It just looks incredible. And then I pair it with Tom Ford's Reese lip liner. Amazing. These lip liners from Tom Ford, don't let them go by. Like all of these products, you can find them right now at Sephora, so you can get a discount on them. But yeah, don't let go by these lip liners. Lip glosses from Tom Ford are just so good. Although if it's not in your budget to buy a Tom Ford gloss, even with a discount, I think another runner-up could be this Huda Beauty Chic Glitzy Faux Filler. These are a lot thicker, but it does have a little bit of that milkiness, a tiny bit of a sparkles in it that are very muted, giving you that frosty kind of look. I love this formulation. You know, friends, I had been raving about this formula. I even done a couple months ago like the most beautiful lipsticks, lip products in the world, and I have tried so many throughout the years that I had been not only a content creator, but also, just regular life, a regular consumer. And these are wonderful. And I love the shade She Flirty. I think this is the perfect pink. It's a pink that is just not too bright, that it just looks awkward and, I don't know. I just feel it's the perfect pink shade that it has a tiny bit of warmth in it, so it can work for multiple skin tones. Also on my bags, I always throw this Hourglass Phantom Volumizing Lip. I don't think they are lip treatments, but just lipsticks in general. They are super glossy and beautiful. Shades that I love. Sense is kind of like a warmer peachy nude shade. And then the other shade that I have been loving is Desiree. If you want something a little bit more in the pinkier side, these are super glossy and they will just volumize your lips. I know they don't swatch the best. You have to apply them on your lips to see the magic. And I feel so bad because I uploaded my recommendations video, and at the very end, I was talking about lip products and I forgot a couple. One of them was Summer Fridays. Yeah, like the lip treatment, and then these babies. But it was like it was so late when I was recording that video, and I was battling with, getting the video up to on October 31st for November 1st. And I had a hiccup, so I had to take down the video. I mean, like, it was a whole drama. But if you haven't watched that video, I'm so proud of it. Believe me, with all my heart, I cannot be any more proud of that video. If you're looking for something, not only at Sephora, but just a basic guide, because I truly speak about each of the products in so much detail that it is just like a forever guide for you. With that video, you should be able to be guided on things that you want, because I talk about specific about each of the products. I could only wish that that video will go viral, and not viral just because getting me more followers. No, just viral because I feel it's just so full of amazing information. A lot of you have just, show your gratitude about that video. So thank you so much. It's a long video, but I put also timestamps. So thank you so much for those who have watched it and that you have found it helpful. I had just the best feedback, but yeah, I'm just proud of that video. But anyhow, these two Hourglass Phantom Voluminizing lip gloss lipsticks, they have been living in my bags all the time. I'm gonna be jumping here back and forth between beauty, lifestyle, fashion, home items, and I have to tell you that the Anhai blankets are one of the best blankets that they are in the market. There's like, I love these blankets. And thank goodness for my FABFITFUN boxes. Those are subscription boxes, and it's my only subscription box. I have no other subscription box but that, because it's more lifestyle. It's not only geared to beauty. So there's a combination between beauty, skincare, home items, items for fitness. There's so much, and you get full-size products, 6 of them. Value in total the box at around $350, but they cost like $60. And I do have, not a sponsor, just want to mention it to you, I do have a discount code, a 20% off discount code if you want to sign up for their seasonal box, because it's a seasonal subscription. Or I do have another code where you will get a $200 gift, and with the annual subscription you save even more money. So much so that I'm planning to buy at least two seasonal boxes as gifts. So that's how I find out about Anhai, and I do have several blankets. This season I went ahead and just decided to go for this beautiful chocolate brown, which is another of these very trendy shades for home, for just fashion in general, and it just gives a pop of warmth to my home. My home is basically a lot of like white, creamy tones, not so much ivory, just like muted beige tones, pop of blacks. That's the way that I like to decor. Like, that's my base, and then I like to do pop of colors depending on the season. So this has brought that pop of color alongside. Oh my gosh, I'm so in love with my Dior Water Rêve candle. That candle, I haven't even lit it up, and every time that somebody passes by, like I welcome someone, they are like, what, it smells so good. It honestly makes you feel like you are entering into like a luxurious cabin, with the fireplace on and the wood crackling. It smells amazing. It's a creation from Francis Corjan. I mean, obviously, had it to be him to bring such a magical scent for fall and winter season. I'm planning to get a couple backups, just because the smell is just like insane, incredible. I mean, amazing. And the reason why I was mentioning about that candle that I already love so much is because at Amazon I found this smoke vase glass piece that is amazing. And if you don't know, like everything that is like a smoky, like, and it has a tint of brown in it, I'm gonna be sharing some footage right here. It just gives so much dimension to the design, the look. It looks so beautiful. I'm just so happy of all the things that I have been finding lately, and just so in love with everything and how the home is coming together. I will make sure to give you an update on my home, because I'm just so proud. Everything is coming together so good. There's still, like everybody, right? There's always something else coming in, but yeah, they are so good, the pieces that I had found. Another thing that I bought from Amazon a couple months ago is this little makeup case. It does have this checker design that it looks more like designer style, I mean LV kind of a style, but again, it's not branded, anything of that, but I have been using it so much. It's so practical. I have another one, I like to this one. It's really nice because you just open it up and it just, goes all the way like an accordion. So you can just, pack it in. And every time that I have been going out of town, I'm using this baby and it has different compartments. The good thing is that it's made out of, it's kind of like a vegan kind of leather that you can just wipe it. So if something spills, it's easy to clean. And same thing with the outside part. Totally love and so useful. Since we're talking about designer, if you have been watching my videos, I did a vlog where I went to shop Chanel and Hermes, and I got this beautiful ring from Hermes. It's the Ishab ring. It's stunning. I love it. I have been going back and forth. You know that I love my statement pieces, but I also love my very delicate pieces. And this is one that is kind of like in between a delicate piece, but it also has some sort of like a statement style. And it's non-branded. It's just a unique style. That's one of the things that I like, and it has little diamonds right over here. It's just so pretty, and it is in the pretty rose gold from Hermes, which is, I think, is one of the prettiest rose golds that there are out there, because it's not like too coppery, not too warm. It's just so gorgeous. One thing that I have to tell you though, it is with this ring, you can even size down if you do not want to go with, if you want to fit in multiple fingers, because by design, this piece kind of moves. So if you have a little bit of a chubbier finger like mine, like this one over here, right, you can interchange it, because it will, I don't want to say it will open up, but it will just kind of like stretch by itself. Like, yeah, it's wonderful. It's wonderful, and it has been just one of my favorite pieces that I have bought as of late. The fragrances in rotation right now has been Lost Cherry by Tom Ford. I think, not only I love this fragrance from Tom Ford, but also, I don't know, I think it's just the burgundy tones that I was like inside my closet. I'm like, let me pull you out. Yours smells so good. It's just such a wonderful cherry fragrance that is not toothache inducing. It's just beautiful. It's totally beautiful. And then one that I use mostly in the mornings is Burberry Goddess. This is just an amazing fragrance too, with beautiful notes of lavender. And surprisingly, it's not your typical lavender scent that it leans more masculine. All the opposite is, I don't want to say that it's uber feminine, but it just smells like that chic girl that knows what she wants. Is youthful, but it's not childish. It's elegant, but not extremely elegant that just puts you in just one spot. But it's just classic at the same time, and it's very different from any kind of like designer kind of fragrances. So it's just so beautiful. And then another one that I had been spritzing here and there is Tom Ford Vanilla. This is just so good. This is just more not toothache inducing, but you just have that vanilla scent that is just more warm. And right now in my area, well, there has been a few days that have been so hot, but there has been some other days, like yesterday I was working a wedding and it was raining in the morning and it was really cold at night. So it's just changing the weather quite a bit. So these fragrances, I had to make them part of my rotation. Going back into makeup, this Gucci blush in Intense Ruby, it is part of their holiday collection. Oh my gosh, here you have it. It's the one that I have on today. So pretty. And you just need to be light-handed because this is fairly pigmented, which I shouldn't say I'm surprised with Gucci, but I feel like this is one of the most pigmented that I had come across to from the Gucci line. But it's just so stunning, gorgeous, super like that kind of like raspberry, almost reddish kind of tone, but it does have that beautiful pigmentation and the blendability and the fit, that silky finish that is very hard to find on many blushes, but Gucci has achieved it to a T. And this packaging for the holidays is just like a killer. I love it, so cute. Let's talk about other eyeshadows that I have been enjoying, and I have been rotating them just to like see how I get along with them. The Tom Ford Black Diamond, this is a must-have. It will give you an amazing elegant look. This shade is just so chameleonic. It just have a flip in between pink, a little bit of celeste and silver and everything in between. You have two matte shades. This one that is in between a satin shade, almost metallic. It is just incredible. And I had compared it on my review with the previous palette from last year's holiday collection, and although they seem close, they are different. This shade is more aubergine. This shade has more pink in it. Even the topper shade is completely different. So I don't think they are alike. And I dare to say that I like this one better from last year's. So, I mean, if you had been eyeing it, I will say, you know, go for it. The formula is spot on. Another palette that has been very, not surprising, but I just feel that it's even better than the first one in terms of, like, say, the matte shades. They blend a lot easier. They are more smoother too. Is the Makeup by Mario Moonlight palette. It does have a pop of blue. I mean, if you like neutral and cool tones, this is amazing. And this is a palette that I was saying that I was using a matte shade from this eyeshadow in combination with the ones from Patrick Ta. I use this shade kind of like a base above the creams and on the outer V, just this shade, and then underneath I use this shade and a little bit of this shade on the lower lash line. Those are the only shades that I use from this palette. But again, very, very, very beautiful formula. You may be wondering, what's the difference between, like, say, these eyeshadows from the ones from Patrick Ta, the ones that are more like, you know, like that type of wet formulation? These are thinner. These are more perhaps understated elegance, while the ones from Patrick Ta, they are elegant too, but they just pack a little bit more of a punch. Hopefully it makes sense. These ones are more understated. Even these shades here, they can be mostly used as toppers. You don't need to go dense with it. If you want to go dense with it, then you will apply it with your fingers too. So that's kind of like the main difference. And here, well, it's a palette. You have the combination between the matte and all the other topper shades slash metallic shades. Beautiful, beautiful palette from Makeup by Mario. He did amazing. I want to touch base on two other eyeshadow palettes that I reviewed this past month. The first one is Icy Nude by Huda Beauty. So impressed with this formulation from Huda. So impressed. My goodness, the mattes here are velvet. She's having this moment of creating filter kind of formulations, and that includes the matte shades here on this formula, because they give you a filter effect. If you have lots of folds on your eyelids or texture like I do, this will just like smooth them out completely. Then she has this formulation, this formula. They are a little bit not chunky, but they can be crumbly. So you just need, when you apply it, press with your finger, and you can even warm them up before applying them on your eyelid or wet them. But they just have a wow, impactful kind of finish. Look at this dimensional kind of eyeshadow. I'm just like completely taken by surprised, because I mean, like, it shouldn't be surprised with Huda because she does an amazing job. And then she have this shade that is glorious. Look at that. It's just so elegant. This eyeshadow has a little bit of everything. Honestly, one of the best palettes that has launched in general this year. And then she has a little bit of warmer tones here too. I'm like, this palette is pretty incredible. Absolutely in love with it. Natasha Denona, she launched the Roxa palette. Now, I'm not really wanting to include this palette as a favorite because I have not been using it match. I mean, like perhaps my review and then one more time. So honestly, I cannot include it as a favorite, but I just want to bring you an update on this palette. On the second time that I use it, not in front of the camera, I was able to achieve a purple eyeshadow look, but it's just not too versatile. Yet, if you are a person, again, just briefly touching base right here, if you are a person that have been looking forward to a purple palette in the formulation from Natasha Denona, I mean, she's giving it to you right here. I will say, I mean, you can go for it with confidence if you truly like purples. Definitely a palette that to me is going to be, although I love purples and I love lilacs, it's going to be a palette more for certain occasions, like certain looks. A couple other quick mentions here. The Prada eyeshadow palette from the holiday collection, super beautiful. I mean, if anything, this is a shade that has me going gaga, but let me show you something. If you purchase the icy nude one and you go for this shade, do you see what I see? Perhaps the one from Prada, it's a little bit lighter in tone, but they have, I mean, they are just so alike to each other. Yeah, just Prada is maybe a little bit lighter in tone, while the one from Huda, I mean, very alike. I don't think it's like super, super different that you're going to see too much. So if you already have these, the one from Prada, again, really good if you're more minimalistic, you don't want to have a big palette. You can try to see whenever this baby is available and back in stock. Even on, I mean, the eyeshadows from Prada, the formulas are so good. The matte shades, oh my gosh, so much pigment. But again, be reminded, these are all metallic shades, while this one is the only matte shade. Nonetheless, one of my favorite holiday palettes, period, from this year. So good. Another favorite holiday palette that I had been using in between is the one from YSL. So pretty. The formula from YSL is, again, one of those that are just so impressive, unique. It's ultra smoothing. The shades are beautiful too. So, I mean, again, what can I tell you, friends? I got so much makeup, I have to use it. So Mia is here. What are you putting?
The Olaplex number 5 leave-in.
Uh-huh. How you liking it?
It's nice. It makes your hair like soft and shiny.
Soft and shiny, yeah. You can talk to the camera.
Well, I'm trying to put it away. Sorry.
I know. So we are fighting for that. Either I use it, she uses it.
Mm-hmm.
It's so good, huh?
Yeah, it's nice.
And no joke. I mean, like, Mia just interrupted me, but I mean, it's fine because she came to look for Olaplex number 5. This is their new product. It's a moisture and men leave-in conditioner. And I was sent this, but I'm gonna buy another one during the Sephora sale, or at least 2 more, because right now is my oldest daughter and I using it. If you want your hair to look not only shiny but manageable, this is freshly washed hair. I use this product, 100% an amazing leave-in conditioner that it's also a heat protectant. So that's something that I love. If I can use less products on my hair, but that they are effective, that's what I want. And this, game changer. Olaplex number 5 for soft, smooth hair that is not weighed down and that it has that moisture, that it doesn't look, I don't know if it had happened to you before, but sometimes certain products, you use it and it looks nice when you apply it and style your hair, but then it passes just, I don't know, like a day, right? And then the next day your hair looks still dull and lifeless. This one, no. It's just complete game changer leave-in conditioner that is incredible. If you're wondering for foundation, I have been using the Dior foundation on a stick. My shade is 2.5N, is the one that I'm using today. It's gorgeous, very natural, medium coverage. Yeah, mostly medium coverage. I will suggest if you have dry skin, make sure you prep your skin. It's non-drying. In fact, it's very lightweight. But I feel like if you are truly very, very dry skin, you're going to need to prep your skin. Like I say, always, you have to prep your skin no matter what, just to give it a little bit of a base. so good. And I love to apply it with a BK Beauty 109 brush. This is from their holiday collection. I think it has come back in stock, so I will highly suggest you pick it up. The handle, the ferrule is so beautiful. But I mean, the type of bristles, they are super soft, they are synthetic, but they are just like soft, and the 109 is ideal. I mean, I had applied not only foundation with this brush, I went ahead and applied my bronzer of today, which is also happens to be from Dior. This is in the shade 02 Tan. By the way, if you like this formula, you can use a deeper shade of the foundation as a bronzer, or even there's some that are olive tone that you can use it as a contour too. Tip right there. But yeah, I have applied them with this brush alongside the two blushes that I'm using today, which is Petal by Westman Atelier. I use this as a base over here, and then over top I use the Hourglass Unreal blush in the shade Scene. I use this shade right here, and then to set it I went with the one from Gucci, so if you're wondering. And although I know you already know my obsession with the new Victoria Beckham Beauty concealer, I'm using today the one from Westman Atelier. So I had been going back and forth just using it. I think the one from Westman Atelier has excellent coverage, very surprising about the coverage, but not only that, it does have kind of like a self-setting situation. If anything, if you have dark under eye circles like myself, I will suggest to use a color corrector, because the Westman Atelier concealer is really good, but they don't have, I mean, I look all over, for the different shades. They don't have anyone with a peachy undertone. They all lean very yellowy. So it's more of that kind of brightening kind of concealer, which a lot of you will love. And it doesn't really crease. It does color sometimes a little bit on the fine lines, but not that much. Nothing that is like, oh my gosh, this is aging me. It's a really wonderful concealer, one of the best new ones in the market. And I like to pair it with that Believe Aqua Bomb Eye Gel. In fact, this has become, for the first time, I'm using what I'm calling, although it's not called like that, it's a serum full of peptides and just good ingredients for your skin. But what I'm calling a primer, because it does have a little bit of a tag. And in fact, so many of you had told me how grateful you are that I have give you this kind of trick, because this will make your concealer last longer, set nicer underneath the eye. It will just make everything like look a little bit more flawless. This is incredible. I just absolutely love it. So this is a pairing that I'm doing right now with any concealer, but that goes so well. It keeps your under eye area hydrated, not thick moisturizer, because again, this is just a serum. I don't want to waste it because this is just so good, but it is like that, a clear, super clear gel-like consistency. So good, amazing product. Top. For highlighter, nothing has changed. My Hindash highlighter in the shade Doll Dynasty, and this has come into Beautylish, so you can now find it there too. Favorite because it makes my skin look like I have glass skin. It doesn't look like I have actual highlighter, but actually just very like this natural, I don't want to say true glow from within, because I don't know, like it sounds weird when we say glow from within, but that light that when the sun just like hits on your face, you look like, wow, your skin is just so healthy. It's translucent. I don't find that, at least this shade, it comes in 3 different shades, but this shade does look so natural on me. I mean, this is to me the best highlighter of the year. I don't want to be redundant, but I have to tell you that the Hourglass palettes are just so wonderful. I first was going really strong with this one, the Lotus one, and lately I still have it on rotation, but I also purchased, so Hourglass has done a collaboration with Barney's New York with 3 3 face palettes. So the number 3 is also one that I'm just so in love. I think this is currently out of stock, but they plan to restock it. So make sure you're signed up, join the wait list basically. These are so good. These are all like repeated shades, while the new ones from the holiday collection, they are all, well, not all, but most of them are new shades. Each palette comes with 5 new shades, 1 repeated shade, which I think is the most wonderful thing that Hourglass has been able to make. And if you're looking for a gift for anyone that uses makeup, or a gift for yourself, something minimalistic that is super practical, and it will just give you the most beautiful, soft, light kind of effect, filter effect for your face, the Hourglass palette. Incredible. You know that I paint my nails at home, so a couple that I have been using this month. Honestly, I have been wanting to use burgundy, but I have two accidents with my nails. This one broke, and then this one broke. So I think that with burgundy nails, either you have your nails a little bit longer, like medium length, to just look really good, or long. I will never use like too long. It's just not me. But anyhow, the ones that I have been in rotation has been Nudely Wets by Lace Lacquer. 3 coats to give me the opacity that I want, because these are more into the sheer. They have different kind of opacities with Lace Lacquer. There's some that are fully opaque, jelly-like, fully matte. I mean, it's just an excellent brand for everything that has to do with nails, nail polishes. I love Lace Lacquer, and I do have a discount code with them, so highly recommend to look into the brand Lace Lacquer. They also dry super fast, and they are very long wearing. And then the one that I'm using right now, it is by Gucci, Annabelle Rose. This is an all-time favorite one. So in love. The color is so beautiful. One coat, just one coat, full opacity, and it doesn't leave any kind of streaks. So this is the beauty about the Gucci nail polishes. And I'm pretty sure they have a red one that I had been eyeing for a long time, so I'm sure I'm going to pick it up at Sephora before the sale ends. Another discovery from my FABFITFUN box is this Perricone MD Smoothing and Brightening Under Eye Cream. Friends, I mean, I know I need to try it for longer, but the change that I have seen on my eyes, I have been using for years the SkinCeuticals Under Eye Cream, really good, but this one gave me such a brightening effect under my eyes that I was just like, what? That I'm so impressed. The other one gives me a lot of moisture and it just plumps my skin, but this, it does have that brightening effect. So I will still use and report back, but so far enjoying it. I'm so happy I got it with a FABFITFUN box, because these cost like over $100, and I mean, I got it alongside with other products too, so that was amazing. A few other fashion pieces. These babies from H&M. This has been a perfect transitional piece that I have been using so much. Oh my gosh, the white balance is just playing games here. I love that it has buttons, short sleeve, and then this little skirt also from H&M, super cute. So it is a skirt, a shorts, on the back, and then on the front it has this little flap that looks very nice, elegant, super pretty. It does have this golden button right here. I have been using as a set like this. Also, I bought that top, which is a jacket, but I have been using these two quite a bit, so I wanted to bring it to you. A couple fashion pieces. Another fashion piece, my Chanel Aviators. I bought 2, but the ones that I have been using a lot lately, because they are just more simple, they are not really flashy. Not that the other ones are flashy, but like these are more like everyday, go to shop, I don't know, downtown, Target, you know what I mean? Like just simplicity, right? Are these Aviators. They do have a tiny bit CC in there. Nothing more than that. These are, I think these are the rose gold, or no? I will make sure to link it. But you see, they are just so simple. They are not too flashy. Only if you are very close, then you will notice that these have the CC logo. But other than that, they don't. And they are also very lightweight. Something that I was surprised when I bought them, because it's like, wow, for being a luxury brand to be so lightweight. But they are lightweight, so they are super comfortable. It's nothing that is like make it like super heavy. And I like the gradient. They are non-polarized, which, friends, I love polarized, but I think, the gradient, it helps a little too. So they are really, really nice. Enjoying them. I'm very happy with my purchase. And then another great skincare product is the multi-peptide copper peptide buffet from The Ordinary. I love the consistency of this serum. I use it at nighttime. Now, I know there's a lot of like like information, but some that is proven and some that is not. You're not supposed to use it like say with vitamin C, which I use it in the morning, so that's out of the game already because I use this at night. Then you're not supposed to use it with AHAs, BHAs, lactic acid, those kind of things. And some say that you're not supposed to use it with retinol or tretinoin. Right there is a conflicting kind of information because other studies shows that copper peptides with tretinoin is actually the copper peptides boost the tretinoin, so it could be really good. Although if you have sensitive skin, it could be a little bit, like irritating. The serum itself is not irritating at all, but what I find out is because this is so packed full with peptides, I feel my skin so plump. And then when I wake up in the morning, my skin still looks so beautiful. So loving, loving, loving this serum by The Ordinary. And it's just so, I don't want to say cheap, but low cost in comparison with so much other skincare products that I own that are just so expensive. Which takes me to my empties. And you may be wondering, what about the Neod Copper Amino Isolated Serum? This is a copper peptide too, right? Will I repurchase it? This is completely empty. I don't have anything. This is very different than the one from The Ordinary in terms the consistency is liquid like. I usually use it directly right after the essence before anything else because it's just like water, very runny. Have I found a difference between this one and the one from The Ordinary? I think the main difference, the copper peptides, they are making, they are helping with the collagen elasticity of your skin and whatnot. And with the Neod one, since I think the first month that I was using it, I saw a big difference on my skin. Different from the Buffet one, which is more serum-like, that it has just more moisturizing ingredients. This is just purely the copper peptides on your skin. So, will I repurchase it? Yes, absolutely yes. I don't see why not. This is one of the best copper peptides in the market. Another empty, the body serum by the Necessaire. So getting a new one for sure during the sale. Fragrance free. Is just super plumpy, moisturizing for your skin. It's full of peptides, ceramides. It does have niacinamide, which helps a lot if you have melasma, if you have sunspots. It's super hydrating with hyaluronic acid. You can feel the hydration on your skin with this serum. And I love body products. Love, love, love them. Also by the Necessaire, we finished, I say we, the rosemary shampoo. I say we because I first started using it. Truly love it. It leaves your hair super, super clean, but without being stripping. The reason why I wanted it to keep trying it is because it's a fortifying shampoo. And I feel that my hair, although it's still full, I always had, plenty of hair. I feel that, aging is coming along and I feel my hair being a little bit, thinning out. It's thinning out already, and I want something that is more fortifying. And this has all the good things from rosemary extract, rosemary oil, rosemary water. It does have proteins, peptides, ceramides. So why did I at the beginning say we? my husband, he's bald. I know you're gonna laugh about me, but at a point in time, I was using this baby, and then my oldest daughter, Mia, she asked me, "Mom, I need a shampoo. Do you have something?" And she's like, "Fast, Mom." It's like, "Well, grab whatever is in my shower." So she grabbed it and she kept it. And she finished it and she loves it. And her hair is different than mine. Her hair is more, I don't want to say coarse, but thicker. Because this is the funny thing, my husband, he is Italian. And we did what is it called? 23andMe. And he shows on his records from 23andMe, he's 89% Italian and then all the rest Greek. And in fact, when he shows the region, it's from his region. He's from Western Body, and yeah. Anyhow, so it's interesting because their hair, at least from his family, not his because he doesn't have anymore, is more it's thicker. It's like that, and so she has it from him. Because mine is like I also did the 23andMe, and I love it so much. It was just so good to see. Like my background, I'm like 56% part Spanish and Portuguese, which I was like, what? And then part Italian, so mostly European, and then almost 40% indigenous South American, obviously Peru, so I'm a total mix, and then like I think a 5 or 6% Egyptian. So here's Cleopatra. Anyhow, friends, so my daughter, going back to my daughter, right? She has fried her hair, and right now she just like chop it and cut it because her hair was so damaged. She loved this shampoo because it has helped her hair to be a little bit more like stronger, and even it has grown faster too. So great product. The shampoo from Necessaire. I mean, they do amazing products at Necessaire. Don't get me wrong. They smell amazing too, and it's just like the fragrance is just like so light, so good. In the hair kind of situation too, the K18, the Leafy Molecular Hair Mask, I will totally repurchase these. I still use it. I know you are going to say, well, you have a new one. The Olaplex is a leafy mask. Are you going to still use the K18? With the K18, the way that I use it is when I go to get my hair done, I use it at least for 4 consecutive washes. And just alone, not even conditioner, not even my money mask that I love, because it really helps. Right now I'm mostly in maintenance mode. In the past my hair was really damaged, but now my hair is just so like soft and in such a good condition that this to me is more like a maintenance kind of situation for bone repair. If anything, the only thing that I always find a little bit of trouble is the very back of my hair, like on the back. We have all those little baby hairs all the way in the back that they are not like fully grown. These are the ones that they can get damaged the most, but I can see, I mean, there's 0 split ends right here. There's just at times a little bit of frizz, but it's tiny all the way in the back that nobody can really see them. It's just me knowing that they are there. Then I also emptied out a Vegamore Grow Dry Shampoo, and I don't use dry shampoo or many other styling products as often. This is a 4th bottle, and I love it, and I think they last me like about 3 months each of them, because like I said, it's very rare when nowadays I'm using a dry shampoo. I don't feel that I need it as I used to before, because just my hair care routine has changed for the best. So even like the oils that my scalp produce, they are not like, they don't feel like greasy. And I think, I mean, I'm not a professional in the hair like situation, but I feel like if your hair is just producing too much oil, is perhaps that you are just putting too many products on your scalp, or that is truly lacking of some vitamins from nutrition. Maybe I'm crazy, but that's the way I feel. So I don't feel that necessity to have so many dry shampoos anymore. But of all the ones that I have tried, mostly in the luxury high-end world, the Vegamore is one that truly doesn't leave any white cast, does the job, and leave your hair so beautiful and manageable. So yeah, I will definitely repurchase it. 2 more empties. My Wave Body Cleanser. This is a shower gel in sandbars. Yeah, I will repurchase these. It smells amazing. It just smells like pina colada, like you are at a resort in, I don't know, Bali. I don't know, but yeah, it smells just in some parts. That's how it smells like. So definitely something that I will repurchase. Very nice and comforting also on the skin. And then my Opti-Free Pure Moist. This is just disinfectant solution for the contact lenses, and this is the best one to me. I have tried so many from the pharmacy, and most of them, they are not really good for sensitive eyes. I do have very sensitive eyes, And this one to me is just by far the best one. I always buy the pack of 2. I in fact just placed my order at Target, and I know some of you had asked me the color of my contact lenses. I'm pretty sure they are from TTDI, and the shade is gray polar, I think. I will make sure before anything to leave it on the description box below exactly which one it is if I find it. And in fact, it's the color that I like the most on me. I tried many different colors, but you know, some of them, they look very, very fake. These ones, they are just tame, that it doesn't look like, even in person, nobody's like, wow, you're using something different on your eyes. It doesn't look like, you know, like so striking. It just looks very natural, and they are super comfortable to use. So anyhow, this is the solution that I use to clean them, to keep them nice and moisturized on their case, to rinse them out and, you know, disinfect them and whatnot. And like I said, it's already waiting for me to drive up to my local Target because it's gone already, friends. These were my October favorites. Oh my goodness, so much. I really want to do more videos about, I have a lot of like home items that have been a favorite, more fashion items. I have so many things to share with you, but time there's not enough time on that day or on the week to make everything happen. So I want to hear from you what you want to see from me, what you will what you think it's like, you know, this is missing in YouTube, or these are the things that I love to watch. You know, your feedback is just so important. I love you guys so much. I do all these videos honestly because all of you. I feel like I'm sitting down right now drinking a cup of coffee with friends, and I love it so much. I love to read your comments. I would love to hear from you. Are you shopping the Sephora sale? What have you been loving during the month of October? What are those fall items or holiday items that they are just making you feel like, oh my gosh, holiday season is coming, or you're enjoying the fall? I don't know. Let's just keep the conversation going on the comment section down below while you're at it. And if you haven't done so yet, well, you are invited to subscribe to my channel. Make sure you ring that post notification bell so you don't miss any of my uploads. If you're on Instagram and TikTok, it will be amazing if we can keep growing our family on those 2 platforms. It will help me so much, mostly on TikTok. I'm not pushing you to open a TikTok account if you're not on TikTok, but oh my gosh, that platform is just bananas. But anyhow, if you like the video, obviously, you know, give it a thumbs up, share with family and friends. And if you're not done watching my content, I will be leaving a couple other videos at the end of the screen that I'm sure you're gonna love. Until the next time, I hope you have a beautiful, wonderful day. Bye.
Entre as ruas, já não vejo mais meus horizontes. Cidade nua, dentro de um mundo calmo.